This is Roster Castanaro interviewing Amanda Celine Miller at the April 2022 Anaheim WonderCon convention. So now, what projects are you currently working on?
I can't talk about a ton of them because some of them are under non-disclosure agreements, but I'm still working on Boruto. We've recorded probably 210 episodes so far, so we're getting pretty far into that. Trying to think of any of the other ones I could talk about. Yeah, no, the other ones are all under NDA, but they're exciting. So I got some video games and stuff coming out, but yeah.
Very nice. What's it like to work on those?
I mean, it's really fun, especially one of them, they're kind of letting me write the script with them, which is not normal. Normally they write the script and I just say the words, but they're kind of letting me like improv and kind of have fun with the characters, so that's been exciting.
Nice, cool. What was the first voice that you did?
The first voice I did, like professionally?
Yes, please.
I mean, it was probably some like background character. I think I was in Haruhi Suzumiya. I was like one of the background voices. Like I was like a bunch of girls in the hallway being like, "Oh my gosh!" Like just improving stuff. My first like main character, I think anime. My first anime character was Takaru in Squid Girl. So I was a little boy. And then my first character in a video game was Sully from Fire Emblem.
Nice, very nice. What was it like to work on all of those?
They're really fun. I mean, Sully, especially because she's very similar to me, so she basically like, even when she's like flirting, she's like, I'll punch you in the face. I'm like, yeah, that was pretty much me in high school, so
nice.
Yeah.
Nice, very nice. Do you think that one day you'll ever return to in-person voice acting as opposed to doing Zoom voice acting at home, or do you honestly have no desire to?
I mean, I definitely prefer recording in studio because it's just nice to have coworkers and like have like face-to-face interaction with people. Even though we record by ourselves, like you still interact with the engineer or the people at the studio. But I don't think I'll be recording in person for a while because I live out of state now. So most of the studios are in LA and I'm all the way on the East Coast. So yeah, unfortunately I'll probably be just recording from home for a while. But the fact that I can do it is really awesome.
I see. Very nice. What advice would you give to aspiring voice actresses and actors?
I would say, I know it's boring, but start with acting classes. People think they just can just jump in because they can do a cool voice or something. It's like that. The voice is the least important part of it. It's really about, can you believe and commit to imaginary circumstances? Like you got to pretend like, yep, I'm totally running up the back of a dragon and shooting lasers out of my hands. And like you have to be able to imagine the stuff that's not real, but make it sound like it is real. So acting classes would help you do that. Improv classes will help you think on your feet. And then take voiceover classes to teach you like what your type is and teaching you mic technique and all sorts of stuff and how to use your vocal instrument. Yeah.
Very nice. And who was your favorite person that you got to work with?
Favorite? I mean, there's so many of them. See, now my mind's going blank because I've worked with like all the people that I grew up watching. But also with voiceover, we tend to record by ourselves, so you don't really get to work with people, but you're like in the same project together, which you might not have ever met. I'm trying to think if I mean, Miley Flanagan's awesome. She gets, we don't record together, but we do a lot of conventions together, and she's the voice of Naruto, and so it's really fun to do like father-son panels, and it's like two of us women.
Nice, cool.
So,
yeah, very nice. Well, thank you for allowing me to interview you.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
My pleasure.
All right.
Thank you. Well, there you have it. That was Roster Castanaro interviewing Amanda Celine Miller at the April 2022 Anaheim WonderCon convention.